This is going to be a very interesting, a very sobering summary of what we just experienced today. Let me start off by saying this. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good night to you, wherever I see you, wherever you see me. You're loved, and I think you love me too. And I have to tell you something, God has an interesting sense of humor. And I believe He's doing it because He has a greater purpose in mind. I always say, anything can happen to us, right? Time and chance happen to us all. And I'm saying this because I have someone else next to me that I want to say that is younger than me, but she thinks because we're older, this should be more appropriate to us. But I said, no, it applies to her too. So Regina's in the restroom. We'll come to her soon. And we're going to have a little something. I don't know if she wants to talk, but you're welcome to add anything if you want to add anything to it. But I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking right now. This is very interesting. And they say, well, you have to share this thing. But I think I need to. Because I just didn't tell you that I didn't plan on this. I didn't expect this. And I said, why didn't someone tell me this before? I'm not trying to pause for effect, but I'm trying to actually take it in because this was a surprise to me. It was a pleasant surprise. It is a pleasant surprise. Because you know we are. And remember, what I'm saying, these words are only of my own, not of anyone. No one is paying us, no promotions, nothing at all that is been. We're not been given anything to speak. We're just speaking about life. Remember we said we're doing life experiences, and one of my names is called I Keeping It Real. That's a scream name. But there's also I want to call myself Uncle Joe, like my grandfather. I also want to call myself a couple names, Godiva, all this other stuff. But I want to tell you something interesting. I'm like, and please forgive me, bear with me. It's taking long because I gotta process this. We're at a place called the Villages in Florida. And it's a pleasant surprise. It's like, no one told me. And I didn't bother to look it up online. And let me see, there's a good and positive to that. I was pleasantly surprised by what this place is. Because let me tell you what. We came here with some relatives a few months ago. And why am I telling you this? And I can keep this to myself and just say, I don't bother talking about it. But people turn into listen to videos because they have something that they see that it says, I think you can relate to. And at my age, at almost 48, yeah, we can relate. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Do you sure know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm going to say? You think you know what I'm going to say? What? No, let me tell you. So for those who know what it is about the Villages and didn't tell me, and I'll laugh at it right now. Don't laugh. Okay? But I was pleasantly surprised because, let me tell you what I found first. I got to sit up for this because I'm still processing it. She laughed at me over here. We came in at nighttime and I saw a lot of golf carts and cars. You see the video I had there? I cut the other video short because I like to, whenever I'm going to talk to someone to ask them questions about if it's okay to film and go and film inside their store or their establishment, I like to get the permission first because I don't want to say, hey, no, you can't do that. Then you're embarrassed and you feel like you lose credibility, you lose stuff with them. I paused to just talk to him and he said, if you're here, you should talk to the management and stuff in the sales office. Just gonna see if it's okay to make film and stuff here. And I got permission from a nice gentleman. I'll give his name in case I told him if he said anything that's wrong or off with it. He tell me his name was Mr. Young. I'm gonna say Mr. Young. Nice gentleman that said, yeah, you can film some things here and there, but not to make details of everything. Gotta get permission for major stuff. And but again, I only say things that are positive and uplifting in terms of what we see. And again, if I see anything bad, I'll say it too. Like I see something bad, I think people should drive with turn signals when they can. Not here in particular. They should use it here, but they haven't done anything wrong for what I see here. Here is a wonderful place. But what surprised me is that I didn't know this was he calls it a senior retirement.
Senior citizen.
He's a senior citizen, not senior. He's a senior citizen, but it's like a 55 and older retirement area for seniors. Is it only for seniors? But people of my age can go there. I'm 47, gonna be 48 soon. You see, I'm trying to hold back the age because I'm like, but you can see from the sprigs. Well, this is what is the good and the positive of this. You see the gray hair on my face? I'm talking about me today. You see the gray hair in my nose? Not boogies. You might see them in more videos. Here's something. Many of you are on my age. And here's one also. I look at sometimes some of the analytics on the video and stuff like that, and I watch, and I look at even some of the games, and I'm like, the shorts we make or the longer videos, and I'm like, almost 1,800 plus videos. And I'm like, who are watching the videos? What demographics? Male, female, what gender? Then it's like, how old, just kind of get an idea of who the population we're serving, and the ones who also we're making the games for, who are playing the games, who are downloading the games. We do that because now you have to kind of get the feedback. Are they engaged? Are they using it? Are they watching it? This is what we're watching. This is a picture of what the village looks like. This is the area coming up. Let me see if I can show you what it is I'm talking about. So, a lot of areas that are developing. A lot of homes, a lot of stuff. The downtown. We're down here somewhere. We're in one of these builds here. We're downtown here.
Yeah, there's a high school.
There's a lot of stuff here. It's a lot of.
These are the
it's a whole community.
that you can buy,
Oh, homes.
yes.
Okay.
These are sold already.
So she says yes. So there's still color code here on the side. Furnished models, homes available. Maybe I should turn the video around to make it to match it. But I'll talk about my big head and I'll explain to you what I'm talking about. Sidewalks, paths. See, legends. See, it's good to stay in school. All this stuff is appropriate now. Stay in school so you get to see all the details and know how to read a map. They're like green and stuff. Homes of new homes available. Home sites available. Home sites. That's a dark green. Dark green.
No.
Those spaces. So these are areas I'm going to build. So these areas.
Oh.
These areas are going to be areas to be built.
No.
Light green.
This is the tennis court.
Okay, so there's green and there's yellow. So the yellows are the ones that are available, but the colors are a little bit.
These are all available.
So this is different color than this color. You're saying not because of the light?
This is green.
No, this is the color that's yellow.
That one's new home available. So that was a Vilkafes.
Yes, a new home available, and the home sites available, home sites. These are going to be home
building.
sites. Oh, these are building. Oh, so yes, you did say they're expanding. Okay, God bless. And the bugs are gonna eat us here. And the blue are sold. There's space.
The people that are living here.
So there's more space and developing more communities. They're expanding. And let me tell you something that's interesting. Take it back to my big head. As I said, it's a pleasant surprise. God is very interesting because I did not expect. I thought I'm coming out to go, hey, I'm coming to another community like McDora and maybe the national park, someplace where I can just go there and make videos and just to talk and just to see what's going on while doing sales and stuff. And I found this wonderful community here. Now, I can't remember said before, Florida surprised me. You hear in the videos, Florida surprised me. I didn't know it was like this. Florida surprised me. Florida is surprising me. Everywhere I turn is a little gem. Now, this is a gem. Remember I said we look at the demographics of people watching the videos here and there. And yes, I'm not a teenager. No, I'm not in my 20s. No, I'm not in my 30s. I'm in my 40s, going to be 50s. So what does that mean? Am I 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s? And what does it mean to be those age also? Are we too old at some point? Are we too young at some point? At a certain point in time, I hear people saying, when you get to a certain age, he or she is this much old today, this much young today. They have a birthday and they celebrate that. And I'm like, why we tend to change the number or to say we're older today, my birthday, or say I'm this much old, We're this much old, so she's teasing me about what I look like when I get older. There are apps on the phone that can make you feel like, what's the app called? Where you can see how you look if you get older at age. Some people age gracefully, and beautifully. Some age, but time and chance and events in life happen to us all. I came to this country when I was just 7 years old. I thought I'd be young forever. Now, what does it mean to be young forever? In number only or in activities and lifestyle? Suppose I'm doing the same activities I was doing when I was younger in number at this age. And good activities. Does it mean I'm too old to do it anymore? Bike riding, driving cars, liking cars, taking twists and turns, going boats, paddle boating, all that stuff there. Golfing. I didn't do golfing. I did mini golf, but golfing, all that stuff. And many thousand activities you can think about. 1,000 activities. Suppose I did the same thing as I am at this age when I was half my age. As our friend over here is doing while she's looking at this stuff, reviewing it. Is there a certain point in time where we say, it's too old? Hey, doggy. Hi. The cute little face. You guys are special. They're beautiful. Yeah. Is there a certain point in time where you say, it's like, are you too old to do this? Some people think, you get old, you get young, you go from elementary, and they ask, how old are you? I'm 6.5, I'm 6 3/4. My birthday's next month. I'm 7, I'm 8, I'm 10, I'm 13, I'm 14. We want to get to the age of 18 plus, at least from my understanding. In America, from the English side, I remember from Caribbean to here, we want to get older faster. When we get to high school, we want to get older to college. When you get to college, we want to get to older, like in the 20s, to be able to, get a job and, have family and wife, kids and stuff, and other things too, and then to be able to have more cars and save more money and work a job, make big money, and then retire and do all that stuff. Well, a lot of those things happened, a lot of those things didn't happen. Am I depressed about it? No. Am I excited about it? Yeah, overall, I'm happy overall. I went through a lot of challenges and struggles in my life, and then he's always say, What is it to say? Midlife crisis. What is a midlife crisis? Did I have it already? What is the middle of my life? What is the middle of your life? What's a midlife crisis? When everything's going bad? Because crisis means everything goes bad. But suppose it's a time of just say a reckoning, a time where you say, let me put things in perspective. If I have the time and the means and the moment to sit back and just to sit back and relax. I tell you, there's a treasure trove of stuff to learn and to see by just taking a little moment to sit down and look at things. We're looking through the scheduling of things you've seen here. Here's something. They have the Chinese villages. Well, let me see what they have here.
Chinese villagers course.
Chinese villages. There's also Zoom. They have recreation activities, indoor activities.
True
Overeaters.
crime book club.
Whoa.
Billiards.
Here's a pleasant surprise. I tell you, I'm shocked because I didn't expect this. I was just planning to come out here and just to make a video.
American pickleball.
Filipino American pickleball. I thought I was gonna come here and just make some sales, talk to some people, talk to some reps, and then make a video about it and say, hey, call the rep. But I actually had a little eye opener in my head saying, are you too old or are you too young at this point? Am I too old or too young? For what? To do what? In whose eyes? In whose view? In my mind? In myself? Oh, yo. There's some topics here that you might be surprised. You can join the video too, because this is interesting. Come, you might be a part of the video. Come. This is Regina. You come part of the video because we're doing a summary of what we saw here, but we gotta say it in a way that's akin to us only. Mean that. What did we experience? What did we see? Come join us. Let me see. Come sit next to us. Come because we're the older compared to the younger one who's looking through the things and making fun of the old me here. We want to see about life. Oh no, come. Oh, you can stand. You want to stand? Come sit. You want to stand?
Where are we gonna go?
Come. Let me tell you what I'm talking about.
What?
And I'll ask him. I ain't gonna mansplain. I want to say, can you guys please just reserve judgment? We have any comments contrary to what I may say or may not say until I finish this video. If you want to add to it, anything after that, feel free. But I'm gonna have this moment here because I'm a coming to moment here from you right here. I don't say coming to Jesus moment, but it's like a coming to age moment here. Am I too young? Am I too old for what I've just seen and what I'm doing here now? Is this a midlife crisis? What's a midlife crisis? Who made up the term? Why is this be a crisis? Could it be just like what is the middle of my life? Could it be just like I'm taking account? I'm taking inventory? What is the sum of a person's life made of? I mean, we do it in other videos here. You know, they say, remember the Bible says we're once young and when we get older and then, but then it's like, when I was young as a kid, I put away childish things as I got older. And then now I'm a man. Am I really a man? Am I a man in my age? My faculties, my psychology, my mentality? Am I? What does it mean to be my age? What is my age? Just a number? I always tell people my birthdays mean every day I'm alive and my birthday. Every day I'm born is my birthday. Am I living to die or am I dying to live? And I say this to say that we get to a certain point in time we have to kind of look at stuff and say, should I continue doing what I do or not? Can I do something new or not? Should I try starting something new or not? Don't I have to come with a reckoning of seeing more aches and pains in my joints, in my life, my body, my elbows, my stuff. I like to hear Tucker Carlson. I like to hear Tucker Carlson speak. Also, people like Alex Jones and InfoWars and other stuff. I'd like to hear them because you know what it is? I watch him when he's younger and I watch him when he get older. And now I'm like, I see them when they're much younger. Stuff like that, And now I'm saying, wow, okay, I'm gonna go over here and make a video myself because I know they want to talk more. But I tell them because I'm like, I'm gonna have a moment here because I'm like, I need to talk to you guys. I'm gonna talk here, okay? Sun is my eye, but it's okay. I want to talk here. So here's what I'm saying. This is interesting. I never thought I had this kind of conversation. This is a pleasant surprise. The question is, what are you gonna do with the time that you have now? What am I gonna do with the time I have now? What do I mean by that? The Bible says, man, his days are numbered, and he lives. He may, I'm gonna walk and talk to myself. It'll be easier. I can get thoughts are easier. I need to walk amongst the cars. I'll be back. I'm having a moment here. I gotta talk to you guys. I'll be back. So here, Bible says, man, his days are numbered. And we live for 70, right? What is 70? Every score is about 20 years in the according to Bible. As you look at, and every 10 is just in between, so 3 score. So 1 score is 20, 2 score is 40, 3 score is 60, and then add 10, 70. So the average lifespan, from what the Bible said, after the flood, has come down to about 70 years. Wow. Could you imagine that? They said Methuselah was the oldest man that ever lived. Lived 969. And then, but look at how long Moses lived. Daniel. Look at all the people that live. Look how they live. Look how long they live. How long were they supposed to live? Do you know that we're supposed to live forever? Why are we not living forever? Because of choices made in the Garden of Eden with Adam and Eve, our foreparents, and from their actions and choices made, we are living in consequences. Are there anything in this life that we have to live by the consequences for? We have people right now doing things in their life that they may have to answer for at some point in time. Some sooner or other than later. Some later rather than sooner. Why does God give us the time that He's given us? Why does God give us the opportunity that He's given us? Why am I making this video now? Because something very significant is happening. Our lives have been turned upside down for the last couple years in particular. But prior to that, we're living like everybody else. We get up, we go, we put on our clothes, we change, we dress, we go and we live. And that's how life is. I mean, growing up as a kid, I tell you, growing up as a child, I used to watch people older than me. I used to watch them and look at them and say, are they happy? What makes them happy? Is their life happy? And I'm like, I look at them and I'm like, look at them in their cars, walking, old and young, walking with walking sticks and canes, and I'm like, wow, are they enjoying life? What is it to be older? What is it to be alive? What is it to be a mom or dad? What is it to have a job in a company or a corporation? What is it to be a boss or manager? What is it to be a worker? I didn't know until I finally get to experience it myself. Now I became a lot of them. Dad, worker. I'll call myself a boss. What's a boss? I don't want to be boss. I want to be a collaborator. I don't want to be somebody's boss. I don't want nobody boss me. I want to be somebody work with me. You tell me, text them. I left them to talk for a little bit. I'm going to talk to them after. Because I need a moment to talk with myself. I need to get some thoughts out. And I can do it better when I'm on cars and walking. This is heavy. Because it's a coming to age moment. Wow. I feel young. I feel great. I mean, look at me. I'll put on some weight here and there. I feel strong. My body feels good. I have aches and stuff here and there, but I feel good overall. My mind feels great and sharp. I feel more free now. I feel more relaxed now. I feel I have more control over my life, my decisions now. I feel I've learned a lot more from God than I did before. I feel I understand things better now. I see things in a different perspective now. I'll be money if you do the same. So it's not about me having this conversation. I'm asking, do you share these same things? You tell me. What does it mean to get older? What does it mean to look in the mirror and see gray hair and spigs? We shave them off here and there, but I told him, look, you see these? I said, I'm not shaving them up. I'm not coloring them. I'm not dyeing them. Right? Why? Because what? This is the reality. I can dye them and color them up, but it's still the same gray hair. Why is it gray? Is it because I'm older? Because maybe dietary changes, maybe something happened there. Remember, the words I speak only of my own. I was speaking on behalf of everybody. Remember we call this I and I keeping it real? You and me, I and I keeping it real? I've not forgotten. I just started the show a couple months ago. So, hit me forgetting things. I'll be like, he's really old. If I'm really forgetting stuff. But I'm saying, what does this visit today mean? The visit today means that life is treasure. Life is precious. And I'm talking about them here in terms of what I see in the villages here in Florida. They look happy. They look at peace. They don't look stressed. Is it because they have enough money to cover them for all the expenses? They have a lot of, I see, they have centers here for medical and other stuff, other things they do. Stores, restaurants, bars, music, they have everything the same thing on other places. But this is a private community. So just like that, please get permission first before you speak the same thing on, that may be derogatory or something or or just if you want to give a critique, because some things can be constructive and destructive. Let's give them an honest report. What I see here are happy people. I see a life of people similar yet different than what I expected and what I see in life. Like I plan to work and live as free as possible, independently as possible, doing what I like to do. The people I see here are free as possible, independent as possible, living as free as possible, doing what they want to do. Yet I didn't consider this as a potential option for my life, but other people do. Why? Because you just saw the little map we had there. Many people saw this or have this idea in their mind that when I get old after working a certain amount of time, I'll potentially take some time off to retire. I'm gonna take some time off to, I've worked so many years, I've given so much time of mine, and I'm gonna go retire now and live and enjoy my time without stressing. Or they said, listen, I just wanna go in a place where I have people around me. Because you know this, at every age, children to up to older, we love to have people around us. We love to have children, we love to have adults, seniors adults too. But somehow along the way, people told us that when you hit 30, 35, you tend to go over the hill and you go down. So I guess they understand the principle of God says of 10. Half of 70 is 35. So is that why they put 35 as the new middle age? But prior in God's time, in Adam and Eve's time, it wasn't 35 or 70. How long was it before? The video will be forever if I go on with all this stuff. What I'm saying is that life can come at you in many different ways. God gave me a pleasant surprise today. I prayed for it this morning. The pleasant surprise is there is a hope. There is opportunity. Life does not stop after retirement. Life does not stop at 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, even 70. I've seen 80 years old plus driving pickup trucks and cars. I love to see that. I've seen 90 years old sitting walking in the backyard doing yard work and gardening. Yes, I've seen other people age, say if you say the age when people think that you can't do it anymore. Swimming, biking, surfing. Yes, at New Smyrna Beach, Ponce Inlet, they're surfing. Listen, lady I saw recently, she's maybe like 65, 70 years old. I'm like, what? Who said she can't do that? How old is Sarah and say Sarah had a baby? Sarah, remember with Abraham? How old is Abraham when he weakened my father? Come on. Not after Hagar, but with Isaac. How old was he when Isaac was born? Almost 100 years old. How long did Noah preach before the flood came? 120 years. Noah died at a long time. I mean, so I'm saying, we're thinking that this age we are now is that's it. Who told us that? Who told us that age is that's it? Why not take a look around? I remember I said Florida is like a composite of gems of all different surprises. They are composite of surprises. I didn't realize it before, but look around here. The people here look very happy. This is the villages. I'm grateful that there is a place like this that's there, available and accessible. And this is one of many. Other places too. Is it? 1 second. See, fall off my hands. I don't have the stick in my hand. I'm just talking to this. I don't have the mic on. Is this senior assisted living? I don't think so, but I think you can have it. I haven't gone to the details, so I'll say for yourself, we have a card here. Go to the website, thevillages.com. Villages, Villages.com, and see for yourself. Just ask, check it out and see. There should be rentals, homes available, and how to build if need be. But I'll say the best way to see for yourself is to come take a look yourself. I'm not getting paid to do any of these endorsements or speak. Remember I said, I like to see the creativity, the beauty of things, the artwork and everything else. This is a beautiful place. I hear the birds chirping. There are little birds nest up in the trees. A lot of birds nest up in the trees, if you can see it. I can't show the detail, but it's up there. All over the place, everywhere there's nests, look. And there's also Spanish moss here and there, but they're building nests. And the birds are chirping everywhere. Look, the cars are going back and forth here. Look at me, I'm over here. Cars, every time you see it, the car's going by or a cart going by. Electric cars, regular cars. And I didn't get to go inside the store to ask them questions because I want to make sure first that it's a private establishment. I don't want to go inside there, without permission first. And we just showed up here unannounced. So I got the permission to at least film myself talking and stuff like that, So what I'm saying, I'm happy with what I see. I see same cars. I see regular cars here. I see BMW, Mercedes, custom cars, custom carts. I see a lot of places here that I see in other areas of part of Florida. And some things I didn't see in, wow, it's just close proximity. They make things here within reach and accessible. It's very family friendly. It's very age friendly and appropriate. What I see there, and it's very clean. It's quiet. It's lively. I see the music is playing in the speakers alongside the roadways and stuff, along the pathways, even when you walk into the towns and squares. It's very relaxing. I don't see anybody hurrying and stressed. I don't hear any horn blowing. Unless for safety reasons, if you hear them a little talk. But everybody looks like they just relax and chill. The batteries, I see some cars maybe stall out because the batteries may be going. They see the people come, take them and push them back and go charge them back and go again. I'm like, this is a place worth looking. So is this why everyone comes to Florida to retire? I'm like, thank you, Governor DeSantis. Thank you, governors prior to him, for keeping Florida so beautiful and nice. Yeah, heck yeah. I didn't know Florida was so beautiful. Literally, the Sunshine State. This makes sense. I'm waving at the people passing by now. Let me show you the cars back. Let me show you so you can see it. I'm waving at the people passing by, and I'm liking the people here because maybe I'm nostalgic. I'm like, you didn't know this before. I came into New York when I was back in '84, and I've been living there since. We finally left in 2001, and we've seen some good and some bad. A lot of hardworking people, all the 5 boroughs, and it's Syracuse, another place to lay down. Syracuse, Ithaca, other places there, Cornell, all these other places. Beautiful areas to look at and chill with. And so, for some reason though, I just feel like the cities have gotten more crowded, like in New York and stuff. And I grew up in Brooklyn. It got more crowded, more congested, and people they're not as nice in some parts of the areas no more, not because they don't want to be, but some people took advantage, or some people are just frustrated also. It's not easy to work so hard for so long, and then you look at your income at the end of the day and it's like, I only have so much. Yet you look, and some people seem to have ample and excess. They can eat and drink and be merry and not even concerned about anything else. But other people are trying to help, and there's a lot of charitable, I see a lot of good and a lot of bad. So I can't go very detailed right now. And I'm just saying, I see a lot of the Bible stuff, the teachings lived out here. I see a lot of the good things and good people lived out here. Not just in the villages, but in a lot of parts of Florida. That's life. Drive is like life. Garden is like life. I'm taking stock. So I say, take a look at the villages. Very nice. Nice gentleman helped me. Maybe you might say a little flash of the card there. I won't tell you who is it, but I say, Mr. Young, thank you for your time and for helping me to get the information I needed. Thank you for telling me, and all the store owners here. I met some there in the barbershop and salons. Very nice people. I see a lot, and everyone's friendly. They let me go. You saw us drive. You see Vita. If you see it, videos of us crisscrossing the road and just making little trips here and there. People very kind and very take turn. No, you first. They stopped to let me walk across the street. Since I've been in Florida, I think I've only blown the horn about maybe 3 or 4 times in 2 years. That's kind of weird, right? Why did I blow the horn first? Sometimes because somebody almost crashed into the lane. Somebody was distracted, maybe on the phone or something. Not in the villages. That's outside on the roadway somewhere there. But just in general, for safety, maybe somebody might have been stalled at a red light, and then, or maybe not stalled, but just there and the light changed, and they head down, and then they start to drive up. I'm like, you're not paying attention. Not here in the villages. Everybody here seems to be engaged working hard and doing things here and helping people and doing good stuff. I see a lot of nice people here, just doing good stuff, and I'm like, wow. I'm just saying, come take a look. I don't want to keep it on too long in this much. I'm just saying that I was pleasantly surprised today, and God kept his word. He kept his word. I kept keps, right? Keps. He keeps and he kept his word. He showed me life as it is. From small, he said, I've never seen the righteous forsaken, or I've seen seed begging bread. I was young. I'm paraphrasing. I was young and now I'm old. But I've never seen the righteous forsaken, or seed begging bread. Am I considered even righteous? Can I say, Lord, I'm righteous? Who am I to call myself righteous? By God's mercies. I am who he said it is. And look, I'm actually very fortunate. Look, let me show what I found. I found a quarter. So, is that a pleasant surprise? Yeah. There's no name on it. But I found a quarter. Maybe I'll find $10 more million on the floor somewhere. So let me start looking. So I'm going to look in the ground. Plus, I found something that I didn't find before. In this, the camera, you guys, in this big earth, in this life, I'm here for a time. How long shall it be? Only God knows. So what am I sitting and do? wait. Oh, thank you. I'm good. Yeah, am I gonna take care? Am I gonna walk around waiting to die? Or am I gonna walk around and drive around or run or ride or take a bike or boat tour and go and live? I said we go live, go live. So we go and live. I ain't gonna live yet, but I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live. By the grace of God, I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live long and long and long, and I want you to live long, live long, live long too. Okay? So go there, give God praise, enjoy yourself, take things one day at a time, one moment at a time. Celebrate your life, celebrate every achievement, and just enjoy the good things you have. Not to complain too much. I mean, we can set the objective. Yes, I need more money. I need this. I need that. Yes, I'm in pain here. I need this. I need that. But overall, we got life. We got God. We got it all. You know. So, not perfect, but did God say this will be a bed of roses? Everything will be perfect. Everything will be wonderful. What about Job and the other examples in the Bible? Aren't they there for our examples to show us what can and cannot be, what we can be? And he said, and you see recently we put up some recordings about Ecclesiastes. A time and place for everything in this life. You know, death should not be one. Now, I don't want it to be one, but the reality is it could be one, and it isn't for many people. But we don't want it anymore. So we don't want death. We want life. So to get life, you got to live life. To live life, you got to give life, and to give life, you got to cherish life. To cherish life, you got to have life, and to have life, you got to stay living. So let's give God praise. Let's enjoy everything we have, and just make the best of it. And they even have a beep to tell you when they're reversing too. That's cool. It's cool. You're cool. God bless you all. We catch up again, and just give God praise. And come take a look at the villages. It's nice. Hey, take care. Yeah, it's beautiful. I like it. Beautiful. Hey, look what I see here. Nice. Not bad. Life is good. God bless. Life is good. Even when it's tough, life is still good. God bless you all.